Hello, we are Blerd Otaku, and I'm Zowie, and then I have Marky Mark and Calabash Friend. Today we're going to be talking about Yaoi. It is one of my favorite genres. That one is Junju Romantica. It actually has like another series a part of it. It starts with the S. I actually don't know how to pronounce it, but it's about different stories, and which is kind of cool is that every time they like have sex or whatever, then the screen like goes black, and so it's it's so cool. It's just about boys' love, and it's so interesting.
Let me get this straight. So when they start kissing or whatever, and then when they go like this, it just goes black.
Yeah, or it will show like like a scene of like a leg or something. It's so weird. It's so cool because it's not actually my first one that was yaoi, but it it's my favorite.
Okay, because my whole introduction to what you're talking about was through South Park, where they had uh, Craig and Tweak on the episode. They turned these two characters gay, and they talked about what you were saying. So when you mentioned it, I was like, "Oh, okay, I know a little bit something about it."
Yeah.
I sadly I will push myself out of that box because I would.
I got like a whole list of stuff that you can watch. I mean, I mostly actually read them in my manga. Is that
So my introduction was at NecoCon when I went to a panel of a Yaoi panel, and it was funny because I was the only guy there. It was a bunch of girls, and they were so excited about this stuff, and I'm like, I just felt really out of place, like why am I sitting here? And then they were giving away prizes for the Yaoi, and all these girls were just screaming about it like they knew what they were talking about. And I was like, I have no idea what that is. And then Zoe was telling me, oh, yeah, this story is about this, and this story is about that. I'm good. I'm never going to watch it. So, yeah, I'm all right.
I feel like everybody should watch a little bit of it though, just to like, just to see how it is. You can't sit there and say you don't like it or nothing until you try it. It's like that with food. I always tell that you gotta try it first. How do you know?
I'm pretty sure I know.
I think it kind of gravitates towards your sexual orientation.
No.
Yeah, I mean, even if it doesn't, you're saying it's a love story.
It is. Just two guys.
I don't watch love stories like
look, that. My idea of a love between two guys is Kirk and Spock. They're brothers. That's the extent of that love story. When they start doing all this and I see a leg or the screen go blank, I'm checking out. These people, exactly. These people, and by the same token, I don't want you to think that I'm just saying that about. I don't want to see two women do all that over and over again like that. I mean, I'd be like, okay, where are we going with this? Is where I'm.
I mean, they have those too.
I've never watched any of those as well. So.
I get it. I mean, as an older anime person, because all I'm used to is big girls with guns and mechanized machines and all that other stuff. I've only liked one love story. Well, there's a couple love stories. Tenchi Muyo, Ramna, and Inuyasha. Those are my top, and 3x3 Eyes are my top love story things that I like to go with. If you start really going into this thing where I got to watch them hold hands and he's upset because he left him there and he's sipping tea in the rain, I'm out.
I mean, that's kind of the plot of it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say the first one that I've never seen these, but I remember watching Boys Beat as an anime, and I thought, this was, for me, it was boring because they were in school, and it was just a bunch of talking, and I was waiting for some action to happen, and it never did. So I don't see why I would even enjoy not going with the love story. It's just that it's a love story, and I don't think I want to see a love story in anime. I would probably, like everybody, I would like to see action. And I really love, martial arts in, anime. I think that's always been really cool because of the extent of what they can do. So that's what I really enjoy watching over any type of love story when it comes to anime.
But you know what is weird? The way you said that, because I can watch a K drama or a period piece and be totally absorbed. But again, especially in the period pieces, there's a lot of sword fighting, and then there's a lot of But I can watch the K drama. I'm watching one about this lawyer, and I swear to God, there's no real action in it except for people getting upset and yelling at each other, and then the little girl is crying over here, and then this guy gets cheated on or whatever else, and I'm invested in the story. It's just that anime wise, I just don't think a love story like that can hold my interest without some type of large explosion or some type of mystic sword, or you know what I mean? I need that. I mean that type of melodrama would be wasted on me, because I need that big explosion, or at least a little shrimp type man running through yelling braziers and panties and grabbing stuff and running away. You know what I mean? I couldn't sit through just the love story, whether it was two guys or two girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't think it would move fast enough for me to really, And then, of course, I'm pretty sure somebody getting cheated on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had explosions in it or something like that, maybe I would.
I can find y'all some.
But let's say they're assassins, and it happened to be a love story. In that sense, I might be willing to invest in something like that.
They have mangas that are just like those. I've read them all.
Well, that's something different. Then. Yeah, but just the love story where the guy is a singer and.
Oh, that's Gravitation.
Yeah.
My first anime, where the guy, he was a singer, and he fell in love with he's a writer, which it was weird because me and my sister stumbled across that one, and we were just sitting there back in the day before they had like Crunchyroll and all that. So me and her was on YouTube, and we were just like picking animes that saw just randomly, and we was like, "Oh, what's this Gravitation show?" And all of a sudden, at the end, he kisses the guy in the elevator, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Is that it right there?
No, that one is Ultra Girl, Revolutionary Ultra Girl. Well, that one is Yuri, but we don't want to talk about that one.
Oh no. Wait a minute. So that was the one that we were looking at. Where's the other? Oh, ha.
But,
I found it.
But Gravitation was my first yaoi, and it just opened up my eyes to like a whole world of awesomeness. Like I said, oh yeah, I got my sister into watching it, and I even one day I remember I was like, I thought we were supposed to be watching this together, and she was already like on the last episode. I was so upset.
Again,
but I didn't realize that was yaoi though, because I didn't know what it was.
Oh, okay. But I mean, you knew, because remember now, you said by your own words that the screen would go black.
No, and that one they didn't do anything. He literally just was talking about he wanted to, he was like, "Hey, I want to be like a thinker. I want to write songs. You're a writer. Can we work together?" And then at the end, he just kisses him like it's right when the credits go, and I was like, "Oh, they kissed."
See, now that would make me upset. I waited all this time, and now you're gonna wait to the end, to kiss him? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot. At least shoot your shot.
Yeah. Now, see, for me, I wouldn't have watched that because they would have been singing, and that brings me, think about Robotech and Minmay,
awesome. No.
and Minmay singing. That was horrible, and I'm pretty sure that because they have to come up with an original song. And it's never really good.
But
you're an Elvis fan. You like singing in your movies. You're an Elvis fan.
So no, I
Mark said, no, not this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
as soon as I heard that they're going to be singing, I wouldn't watch
But
that.
see, in Gravitation, they don't really sing like that. It was more talking about like their story together. He wanted to just, move on and become a big star. So it's not.
Okay.
Well, I see what you're saying. These are more story and emotional driven, which
Yeah.
sadly most of us are men. We're not trying to hear that.
Yeah.
And again, if the women were doing that too, it'd be like, oh my God, when are they going to do something? At least do it, because you're talking way too much, and I'm not seeing no explosions. No, we're simple creatures. Give
Yeah.
us a sandwich and some explosions or whatever, and we're fine.
Yeah, or even if they would have had a cool car that
Oh
they
yeah,
drove around, I would have watched
He was
something
in a
like
cool
that.
car. You gotta watch it. See?
But he would have to drive it really fast down the street.
He was.
drag
Yeah,
racing.
like,
Huh?
that,
Yeah.
that would interest me.
He
'cause
was
it's
a
a nice
famous
car.
writer, so he had money. He was rich.
But that wasn't a plot. He was mainly writing songs, and every now and then he
No.
would go outside and get in the car. and
No,
drive.
he wasn't writing songs. He was just writing like books and stuff.
Yeah, but he didn't drive that car everywhere. So
He
that would have
was
lost
in
my
his nice little, mansion, apartment, or whatever.
Okay.
And he had all this, but he waited till the end of the show to kiss the dude that he was one after.
No, it's actually the younger dude was the one that kissed him. So he was just like sitting there with shock. Because he was like, oh, I didn't realize, And I was like, oh, he's gay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Zoe, you've taken me down a mysterious road that I'm standing at the corner and I look down the street and I just see the lights go. But for those of you that are interested in something like that, feel free to message the Cosmic Portal and I will get your messages to Miss Zoe, and she can lead you down that road if you choose to go down that road.
Anyway.
Whew. Interesting topic. I thank you for yet again enlightening me to things that I had not. I must have just like dipped my toe in the anime. Thought, oh, I know some anime. Nope. I have no clue what is out there.
So much out there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Miss Zoe, would you like to thank the audience and then we can go on to your next adventure?
Yes, I want to thank everybody for watching. And I don't exactly know what our next one is going to be, but I have so many ideas. So I'm very excited to show everybody what's in my mind and all the anime that I've watched and etc.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Thank you.